It may well be that Nathan Lyon's staunchest opponent in this week's third Ashes Test is neither English nor a batsman. Rather it might be the 22 yards of unyielding rolled turf in the centre of the WACA ground that has earned a reputation over the years as a spinner's graveyard. Lyon is not only the leading wicket-taker in this Ashes series but also heads all bowlers in Test cricket this calendar year with 57 scalps. He is in sublime form, with Sri Lankan great Kumar Sangakkara declaring him the key difference between the two sides in a recent Whist column. But when you think of Perth, you think of Lilley and Thompson off the long run, or Curtly Ambrose 7 wickets for 1 run. Only 4 spinners have bagged 5 furves in WACA, with Bruce Yardley the only Australian among them. The great Shane Warne never managed more than 4 wickets in his 21 Test innings there, and Lyon has taken just 12 wickets in 4 Perth Tests at an average of more than 50. He may be the greatest off-it of all time, but Lyon won't be bowling on a goat track in Perth. And yet, as former England off-spinner Victoria Marx observed in his musings in The Guardian, it feels unprecedented before a big match at the WACA that batsmen should spend time fretting about playing against an off-spinner. Lyon has taken 11 wickets in this series, 10 of them left-handers, and Marx believes that his flight and DIP will continue to present a threat, regardless of the amount of turn he extracts from the WACA pitch. It is a sentiment supported by coach Darren Lehmann, who suggested Perth was a tough place for spinners. But Nathan will get drift obviously with the Doctor, Fremantle's famous sea breeze, and some bounce. But one man well placed to forecast what Lyon can expect is Western Australia finger spinner Ashton Agar. The 24-year-old left-armer, who has played 4 Tests for Australia, predicts Lyon will still bowl plenty of overs in Perth, but will be bracing himself for more of a supplementary role, albeit a crucial one. Playing Shield cricket here the past few years I've hardly seen a ball ever spin, Agar said. So I'd expect to see it spinning at all this week. I would say the WACA is a spinner's graveyard, it's just the role of a spinner is very different in Perth. Successful teams have tended to use their fast bowlers a lot at this ground, and they get the wickets. But a lot of bowlers who have played vital roles in Perth have played more of a holding or restricting role, going at 2 runs and over or less without necessarily taking any wickets. The only time Perth usually gets harder to bat on is by about day 4 when cracks start to open up. But even then captains are more tempted to use their seamers to exploit that, rather than spinners. Agar believes captain Steve Smith will set more defensive fields for Lyon's bowling, because he will be less likely to create those catches around the bat. I think in Perth he'll be more likely to see a lot of the Englishmen get out cutting, getting caught behind the wicket because there's been more bounce than they expected. A lot of the English guys have got out like that in the practice matches.